if you're a kid, you want to have fun. You don't want, anything bad happen to you. You want everything to go smooth. When I went to the prom and I saw other kids dealing with problems, I was like, wow. I wonder what it's like to be in their shoes.
You really need to come to the prom. It gives you a chance to interact with other kids who are going through what you were going through. And it really lets you know you're not alone. You're not the only one going through it.
It's overwhelmed to me. It was a fantastic moment I ever experienced.
The Sandbox Prom is just an unbelievably magic night. Your child would love being there, and they meet new friends, they meet kids that are like them, and they get to be a kid. They get to be a teenager. They get to go to prom, just like other kids get to do, and this is their night, and it is magical.
The kids are experiencing something that really allows them to forget what they're doing on a day-to-day basis. They're not thinking about their illness, they're thinking about fun. And that circumstance that they have to fight and deal with and conquer every single day is long behind them when they attend an evening of believing. In March of 2011, we were having a conversation with the social worker at the hospital, and the social worker asked us, could we produce a prom for kids with cancer or life-altering illness? And we said, without question and with total believing, yes. And in September of 2011, we produced our first annual prom.
Without that belief in ourselves and belief in the community around us, we would have never gotten year one off the ground. And now we're in year two, and we believe that there's going to be year three, year four, year five. And with every year that we do the prom, we want to impact more children, more families, to give them the belief in the community that they can overcome what they're battling.
The prom is a labor of love. It truly is. But the practical side of that is that it requires an army of volunteers and sponsors and parents and youth and willing participants that truly do want to lock arms with us to make this a magical evening.
Freeman White got involved with the Sandbox when one of our managing principals met Mara and learned a little bit about Mara, who she was, what the Sandbox is, and thought that it would be a great fit for Freeman White.
One of the first things we did was reach out to Mara and Brian to find out what we could do for them. Obviously, the biggest resource we have is suiting and tuxedo rentals, so we were able to extend the Men's Warehouse to rent the tuxedos to the men involved with the prom.
We really look forward to the Sandbox, the Evening of Believing. It's a great way for ARIA to give back to the community, to this event, because it's really one of our favorite events throughout the whole year.
We did a dress collection drive here at Freeman White. Many of our staff members' spouses collected dresses through the organizations that they're involved in.
I think for us, the Evening of Believing is all about believing in what we do as beauty professionals. It's so important for us to feel strongly about the beauty industry and to be able to share that with the kids and have them feel so beautiful on this evening is really, really special.
We had the honor and the privilege to be a part of the Sandbox and this amazing prom. These kids mean the world to us, and really, they make it so much fun for us to be here. Thank you so much for the Sandbox. What you do is just phenomenal. We can't say enough how much we are honored to be a part of this special evening.
The Sandbox does an incredible job of having kids helping kids. There's nothing like a kid just reinforcing and showing friendship to another kid that makes them feel normal and full of life, just like they really are.
What I think is wonderful for our students is just being able to connect with somebody else, to know that even though you have a life-threatening illness, doesn't define who you are. And kids are able to connect with each other on a kind of a deeper level, to know that it's about relationships and about making a difference of just being a friend.
It's amazing to have the opportunity to be a part of these children's lives and watch them become so happy after being sick for so long.
My favorite part of being the prom is just kind of providing the kids with just a night of normalcy and seeing everybody come together
just to have a good time.
The experience of watching these young men and women and their families come through here and being a part of their life has been extraordinary.
I'd encourage other businesses to reach out to the Sandbox because it offers you, understandably, the opportunity to be a part of something that's larger than yourself.
Any local business that isn't involved in this event needs to get on board. Invest your time, invest your dollars. To see these children's reaction from the moment that they arrive is priceless.
Just to see the kids and how happy they are and what they're getting to experience when they might otherwise never get to experience something like this, you have to be involved.
Every day in the Sandbox is truly magical. It really is. We lock arms with the community to walk with families whose children have cancer or life-altering illness. When a child is diagnosed, any semblance of order that the family had prior to the diagnosis is typically lost. All the attention is on the child, as it should be. And so all the order in the household is oftentimes in a disarray. Where we come in is we help to arrange that order. We bring a sense of believing in positivity because we can focus on those things and bring order to their life when they're focusing on their child. A huge focus of ours is basic needs. Families may need help with groceries. They might need gas cards to get to the appointments or the treatments. We come right in and help to fulfill those needs because a family can't focus on that.
Some of the other things that we've done for families is we've delivered twin beds to 2 young men, one of which battling leukemia. We've delivered multiple washers and dryers to families, a lot of food, grocery cards, gas cards, bicycles to children, just a lot of fun things that sometimes get forgotten when the family's battling cancer or have an ill child.
The support and the love that the Sandbox group brings to you. They'll sit there with you, they'll come and visit you. Sometimes you feel alone in this world, and the Sandbox closes that gap for you.
Last year I was in a wheelchair, so I wasn't able to move about independently like I was this year.
I've been doing good for the past year. After I've been cancer-free, I've just been happy. I've kept a smile on my face, and I've been thanking God for me to see another day.
It made me feel like I was somebody that was special. It makes all the kids feel good.
It's been amazing watching Haley be happy and getting to meet other children her age.
I think Sandbox is a wonderful organization. It is like a second doctor. The real doctor, they kill a physical health. This is Sandbox, kill the mental health.
This is my first prom.
Abby was kind of speechless about being crowned queen because, you know, you never know when you're gonna get something like that.
It is my honor and great pleasure to announce to you and to present to you an evening of believing prom queen, Miss Abby Wright.
When they announced that Abby was the queen, all of her friends just screamed and they escorted her along to go up on the stage.
Abby was there dancing, she was among friends, and Abby was a 12-year-old girl and she didn't have a care in the world. Nobody saw the tray, nobody saw the ventilator, everybody saw Abby dancing. And for us, it's unexplainable the joy that we receive.
we understand is that life throws you lots of curveballs, and everybody needs someone or something to hold on to. And so in the Sandbox, we want people to know that we believe in them and that there is hope. Hope that we can help, hope that things will get better, hope that people are there to love them, encourage them, walk alongside them. You have to believe.